Jessica Karp, one of the co-founders of Hu Kitchen, and I'm filling in for my brother who started the business with me. He was devastated he couldn't make it. He got sick this morning, and it's ironic that somebody who literally never gets sick because he eats so cleanly gets sick the morning of a health and wellness conference. But so be it. So at 11 a.m. I was told to prepare to speak today, and I'm also 5 months pregnant, so I'm not necessarily as sharp as most of the population right now, so bear with me. Hu Kitchen is an eatery on Lower Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. Hu stands for human. We're a kitchen and market focused completely on unprocessed ingredients. Our food is gluten-free and non-GMO, and our motto is get back to human. Given the proliferation of chemicals, additives, and processing, we believe that people don't really eat like human beings anymore. It really is an honor to be speaking here, and especially relevant to be following Dr. Mark Hyman. He was actually the inspiration behind our business, so let me explain how that came about. My brother was hungover in the Las Vegas airport, and I know it's a cliche, but it actually is a true story, and he came across a book that wowed him, and it was Dr. Hyman's The Ultramind Solution. And he immersed himself in the book and started making small changes to his diet, noticed real changes in his energy, his skin, his body, his mental clarity. I, on the other hand, was the typical urban girl, and honestly, I had a pretty combative relationship with food. I would count calories, eat chemically enhanced low-fat snacks, and I really had little regard for what I was putting in my body and the fact that what it wasn't really food. I thought it was my ticket to wellness. I would come home from the gym, pop open a Diet Coke, a bag of 100-calorie portioned Oreos, and think I was doing a body good. But I wasn't really getting the results I wanted, and I didn't feel good all the time. After Jordan's life-changing experience of eating cleanly, he tried to convince me to eat the same way. But in true sibling fashion, I just ignored him and told him to leave me alone. But then something happened. I got pregnant and had a daughter. And when she ate, everything had to be completely unprocessed, no chemicals. Anything that was a typically pesticide-laden food had to be organic. And when I changed her food rules, it really had me thinking, well, wait a second, what am I doing to myself? And it really inspired me to reconsider my own eating habits. So finally, I kind of went crawling back to Jordan and said, all right, give me something that's going to inspire me. I want something that's easy to read and practical and something that's going to motivate me. And he told me to read In Defense of Food by Michael Pollan. As many of you probably know, Michael Pollan's motto is eat food, not too much, mostly plants. And that really resonated with me. And that book changed my life. At that point, I was sold, and I started making changes on my own. I threw away my 100-calorie packs and haven't looked back. And as my brother likes to say, the bar for I feel fine is set way too low. I never realized how good I could actually feel on a daily basis until I started removing the poor ingredients from my diet. So about a year later, Jordan came to me with an idea to bring completely unprocessed, clean eating to the masses. Interestingly, even in a progressive city like New York, it isn't easy to find really clean food. A lot of options that are out there hide behind unregulated, meaningless terms like natural, and that wasn't really enough for us, especially after everything we learned and all the reading we did. On the other hand, the clean food that is available in New York tends to be focused on a singular diet or a very specific type of food, and we wanted to show New York that you can eat cleanly and still eat delicious food of all types, whether it's meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, and it doesn't have to be bland or boring. It can be decadent and delicious, and that is really one of our primary goals at Hu. There's something for everyone at Hu, whether you're a vegan, a vegetarian, a meat eater, someone who adheres to the paleo diet. The difference is in our ingredients. So be it from the oils we cook in or the salt that we use and the general specs that we require. To give you a few examples, all of our beef is 100% grass-fed and finished. All of our fish is wild. All of our poultry is organic so that we avoid any GMO feed. We cook and finish with sea salt only, and all of our dairy is organic and grass-fed. We don't use any canola or vegetable oils. We only use coconut oil and olive oil. And we also have a large portion of our menu that is organic in places where many other eating establishments don't feel the need to go organic. In terms of challenges that we faced thus far, because we opened at the end of September of 2012, I would say our biggest challenge has been education. People are not aware of how awful some of these processed foods are, and they're not willing to pay a little more for quality sourcing and preparation. And as many of you are aware, clean ingredients cost more, and it's an unfortunate fact. But in the long run, cheap and processed with food will cost much more than spending a little more on high-quality ingredients now. And this is something we're constantly trying to get across to our guests. So that is what Hu Kitchen is all about. Please come visit us or check us out online to learn a little more. The time for clean eating is now, and we are so thrilled to be a part of it and grow with it. I want to thank Jeff for having us today. We're so excited to be part of this conference and in the company of so many amazing people with amazing concepts and ideas. Thank you.